Hello and welcome back, and as you can see, the paddock is a hive of activity behind us. More action, though, going on behind closed doors because, Anthony Davison, we are in the middle of silly season. There is speculation everywhere as to where the drivers will move around the grid. Tell me from a driver's perspective, just how distracting is this?
It is a distraction, and it has been up until this point in the season, especially when you're outside of the car. But once that helmet goes on and the visor's down, it's back to business as usual, and that's when you see it all melt away. You're in the car doing what you do best. But yeah, certainly out of it, you sometimes see it boil over. Drivers have a few strong words to say to each other after some moments on track because it is such a stressful environment.
A huge mind game for all of the drivers. We're having secretive meetings, clandestine chats. What is exactly being said, though? Give us a level of insight.
So if you're not performing, obviously, you know, we're in a very brutal world in Formula One where the driver's data is there on show for inside your team for all to see, and you're constantly being compared against your teammate. There's nowhere to hide. And if you're not performing, then your team boss might be looking elsewhere and might not be telling you the full story. So sometimes you seek news from elsewhere in the paddock, even from the media. They might be telling you what's really going on with inside your team, and that's very uncomfortable. And then on the flip side, if you're having a great season, you might be the one having secretive talks with other teams that are performing better than your own team.
Okay, well, we're nearly out of time, so I'm going to send you to the commentary box, and we're going to get ready for today's Grand Prix.
No pit stops, no strategy, it's all about the pace today. Qualifying day here at the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. The Hungaroring, it's like Monaco without the boats, although the boats today could come in very handy. 14 corners, 6 to the left and 8 to the right, and some very tricky corners to deal with. These rainy conditions out there aren't going to help either, so it's very likely we'll see a safety car or two during today's race. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. The engineer lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Verstappen, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Gasly, Stroll, Sainz, Tsunoda, Albon, Ocon, Hamilton, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Joe, Hülkenberg, Bottas, and Logan Sargent. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold and some strong views on the action we're about to see, Naomi Schiff. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yes, for sure. It is never nice to be on the receiving end of that teammate battle, to be the one not winning. But for the driver who is on the upper hand, it's a real confidence boost because, as you know, the first job in Formula One is to beat your teammate. It is a team sport, but at the end of the day, that's the only driver on the grid that's got equal equipment to you. So it's the best indication of how you're doing. So for them, it's going to be a real confidence boost.
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus. So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Present since the very start of the sport, Ferrari takes the number 1 spot.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Max is really pushing hard now. He's put in the fastest lap of the race. Okay, mate, that's Max behind you now. They are faster than you. Do you understand? They are faster than you. Let them through, please, mate. Okay, clear. Right, your teammates drop back a bit, so forget about them for now and focus on your own race. Head down. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, mate, let's try and pick our moments where we use ERS. Let's try to be consistent with it going forward, please. Box, we're coming in this lap. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. You've got 2 stops remaining now. 2 stops remaining in this strategy. Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, 1 stop to go. Just 1 stop left in this strategy. Okay, this isn't our true position. They haven't yet pitted and they're on a 1-stopper, so don't waste time fighting because they should be coming in soon. Okay, this is not your true position. They haven't pitted yet, so don't waste time fighting them. They're going to be coming in soon. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now. At least a 20-minute window of heavy rain. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. And that's Hulkenberg ahead of you now. And gap to the car in front, 2.0 seconds. They're on old intermediates. Their tyres are 12 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. And the time last lap, 1:32.5. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Oh mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. Gap to your teammate ahead, 19.0 seconds. Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. We should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Okay, that's Sonoda just ahead. Come on, push hard. Okay, gap ahead, 1.3 seconds. They're on old intermediates. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time, 1 minute 32.5. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. Max is in the pits. Max in the pits. rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track yet. Red Bull drivers in the pits. Okay, mate, tyres are wearing at quite a rate here, mate. Please try and look after them. Tyre condition still looking good. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.